Hello friends! In this video, we're going to clear up one of the most common confusions for beginners learning C++, the difference between break and continue. They look similar, they both control loops, but they do completely different things. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when to use which, and you'll never mix them up again. Let's jump right in. Before we talk about break and continue, let's quickly remember what a loop actually does. A loop is just a way to repeat a block of code multiple times, like counting from 1 to 5 or going through every item in a list. Normally, a loop runs from start to finish without stopping, but sometimes you want to control that flow. Maybe stop the loop early or skip just one step in the middle. That's exactly where break and continue come in. Let's start with break. Here's the simplest way to think about break. Imagine your loop is going through numbers one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The moment your code hits a break statement, the loop stops completely. It doesn't matter how many iterations were left. The loop is done, and the program moves on to whatever comes after it. Think of break as pulling the emergency brake. Once it's pulled, the loop is over. Let's see this in actual code. Look at this example. We have a for loop running from 1 to 10. Inside, there's a condition. When I becomes equal to 5, we trigger break. Now watch the output. It prints 1, 2, 3, 4. And the moment I hits 5, the loop stops right there. The numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 never get printed because break exited the loop completely. The logic here is simple. Break says, I'm done. Get me out of this loop. This same idea works in almost every programming language, not just C++. Now let's flip the coin and look at continue. Continue is a little different. Instead of stopping the whole loop, it just skips the current step and moves on to the next one. So if your loop is at number 3 and continue runs, the code below continue for that iteration is ignored, and the loop jumps straight to number 4 and keeps going. Think of continue as saying, skip this one, but keep the loop running. The loop isn't broken, it just skipped a step. Let's see this in code too. Here we have a for loop running from 1 to 5. Inside, there's a condition. When I is equal to 3, we trigger continue. Now look at the output. It prints 1, 2, then skips 3 entirely and continues with 4 and 5. The loop didn't stop, it just skipped the iteration where I was 3 and kept going. That's the key difference. Break ends the loop. Continue just skips one step. Now let's put them side by side so the difference becomes crystal clear. Here's the comparison in one clean view. On the left, break. When it runs, the loop stops completely. Everything after that point is ignored and the program moves on. On the right, continue. When it runs, only the current iteration is skipped. The loop itself keeps running normally for the remaining values. So the rule is simple. Break exits the loop, continue skips one round of it. Now let me show you a real-world example that makes this even easier to remember. Let me give you an analogy you'll never forget. Think about a music playlist on your phone. When a song is playing and you don't like it, you hit the skip button. The song gets skipped, and the playlist moves on to the next track automatically. That's exactly what continue does. It skips the current iteration and moves to the next one. But if you hit the stop button and close the player completely, the music ends and nothing else plays. That's break. It ends the loop right there, no more iterations. Skip button is continue. Stop button is break. Simple as that. Now let's talk about when you should actually use each one. So when do you use which? Use break when you've found what you were looking for, and there's no point in continuing, like searching for a specific value in a list, and the moment you find it, you exit. Or when something goes wrong, and you want to stop the loop immediately. Use continue when you want to skip certain values, but keep processing the rest, like skipping invalid inputs, filtering out unwanted numbers, or ignoring empty entries while still going through the full list. Once you understand the intent behind each one, choosing between them becomes second nature. So let's quickly recap. Break stops the loop completely, like a stop sign. Continue skips just the current iteration and moves on, like a skip forward button. Both are simple tools, but they give you a lot of control over how your loops behave. And the best part? This exact same logic works in C, Java, Python, JavaScript, and almost every other language. So once you've got it here, you've got it everywhere. If this video helped you understand the difference clearly, hit that like button and subscribe to Webronaq for more beginner-friendly programming tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.